Christmas! Welcome back to Coffee and Headphones. Today is a special bonus episode, a Christmas episode. I am still Caleb.
I am still Trevor.
And today we're going to talk about all things Christmas. I would first like to draw attention to this amazing Nuggets Christmas sweater that I like to bust out every December.
Sweater.
Yes, sir. It served me very well in the Canadians. So, Trevor, before we get to that, I would like to ask you one very important question.
Okay.
What is the GOATed Christmas movie?
For me, I know this isn't for everybody, but Christmas movies are like so for me. I'm just gonna keep it real. So I think Elf is my GOATed Christmas movie. I think it's very palatable for families, and I think it's pretty funny. And yeah, I'm gonna say Elf. I went out of my way to rent it, which I never do. I have like 5 streaming platforms. But Elf for sure. What about you, bro?
Elf is the right answer. I love Elf. I just watched it last night. You know, it's a classic. It has the comedy that just hits every time. And meaning like some of it's just so dumb that it's like, this is freaking hilarious. Like, you have to be a hater not to enjoy Elf, I think, at the end of the day. Will Ferrell, hilarious. Jon Favreau, great writer. They're great together. So Elf has got to be it.
No, yeah, that's valid.
Yes, sir. Okay, so today we're going to do a little Christmas draft. We're going to be drafting the top 5 Christmas foods and desserts. So these are 5 foods that you can't go without Christmas Eve, whenever you celebrate. I celebrated my first Christmas last night. We all know that Christmas is not the actual day Jesus was born, so why does it matter when you celebrate? Am I right?
You are right. I will say I did only desserts. So.
Well, that's okay. A lot of people like the desserts because in America, it's so close to Thanksgiving. It's like a lot of the food becomes repetitive. But me personally, I think like that's okay. There's still a place for the food. You got to have the feast, right?
Absolutely.
If you
Absolutely.
If you can't, it's okay. Feast is usually associated with gluttony at the end of the day. So, yeah, you're doing better than us. So, Trevor, would you like to flip to see who goes first?
Yeah, let's do it. I actually have a penny right here.
That's perfect because I don't.
Okay. Your heads, I'm tails.
Okay.
It is tails.
Okay, so you go first. Are we gonna do a snake draft?
Yeah, we'll do a snake draft. We'll keep it simple. I gotta go first and foremost, number one, and it may just be because of how I grew up. I'm gonna be very specific. Meemaw's banana pudding has to be number one for me, dog. Not everybody's favorite dessert, but it is bussin', and I cannot go number 2, 3, 4, or 5 with it. It's gotta be number.
Wow, you know, I gotta say it did hit, but you probably would have gotten really good value later in the draft because that's not on my list.
Oh, well, hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, I'm gonna also start off with the sweets, and let's not overthink it. Give me Christmas cookies. Christmas cookies off the board. That's like those Christmas tree ones, the soft baked ones, the M&M cookies. Like, it's all under the same umbrella for me. I'm a cookie fiend, bro. I don't like eat a lot of sugar, but I can kill cookies. I have 4 cookies last night, dog. So
yeah, I mean, I think that's a little sneaky putting all cookies together, but you gotta win whatever way you gotta win, I guess.
There's nothing in the rules against
okay.
cookies.
What's
I
your
didn't
number
know
2?
we were naming like specifically who makes what and all that. So, you know.
What's your number 2?
Number 2 for me. This is more of a Caleb pick, but I think universally a lot of people agree. I know Bobby Portis does. Give me the mac and cheese, bro. Mom's mac and cheese, Southern style mac and cheese. So I don't like eat dairy or anything like that. But once a year I can bust out like some Tums and just like guzzle down 3 balls of mac and cheese.
So mac and cheese was on my list. It was actually my second pick. So maybe I should have put banana pudding a little later on in the draft, but in hindsight, right?
Hey man, it's okay. Oh, and I forgot to mention off the top, we need you guys, the viewers, the listeners, to decide who won the draft.
Yes. Yes. My turn?
Your turn.
Okay,
and three.
bro. 2 and 3. Since we're just categorizing everything under one, I'm gonna go ahead and say my second pick all time is fudge, peanut butter fudge, peppermint bark fudge. Fudge is very good. It is delicious. I get in a lot of trouble with some fudge, so
Yeah.
let me have that up there for
No,
sure.
that's definitely valid. I do want to like interject and ask you, because I said cookies and you said fudge. Is peppermint bark like by itself off the board? Because it's not really either, but they have
It,
cookies, fudge.
it is
Okay,
off the board.
I
Yep,
think that makes sense.
yep. And since I mentioned it, I think people should notice that. But my third pick, bro, I think it's gonna have to be some very good buttery, flaky biscuits.
Yeah. Now them
Biscuits are a
biscuits.
staple side, especially if you're from the South, and if they're made right. And I'm gonna say biscuits specifically. I mean, I think rolls have a certain place, like Hawaiian rolls with some ham, whatever. That's
Yeah.
cool.
But this
But
ain't that.
biscuits.
Yeah, buttermilk biscuits, Southern
Yes,
style
sir.
biscuits. It's
Yes,
just,
sir.
hey, can't argue with that one. Okay, well, number three, this one's kind of controversial, but I think like for me, this is Christmas. I know a lot of people disagree, but I'm gonna go with the turkey. I understand not everybody likes turkey so close together. I guess you can't have the same food within a month, 5 weeks of each other. Y'all some picky first world people, but I'm cool with turkey anytime. I'll take turkey, especially if it's like glazed, bro. If you get like
Yeah,
that turkey
yeah,
leg, that tender meat, man, it's just hard to deny that's like that just hits. You feel me? And then
yeah. I feel like the issue with turkey is a lot of people have had bad experiences with turkey. Maybe a dry turkey here and there.
I've had a dry
So
turkey. I had
definitely put
a
this down the list.
dried turkey on Canadian Thanksgiving. That wasn't that fun. But hey, man, that Christmas turkey's different. And then with my number four pick, I'm gonna go with a beverage. Give me hot chocolate, bro. I feel like that's a
Oh,
low key,
dang,
like,
bro, what a sneak in.
yes,
That's
low
a good
key, like
pickup in the
sneaky
late round.
steal. Thank you,
Good
bro. That's
pickup
like
in the
that
late round.
undrafted Fred VanVleet type pick.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's valid, and I wish I would have thought of that. I wish I would have thought of that. Okay, bro. So my fourth pick and my fifth pick.
Yes, sir.
Laying it all out on the line. I'm gonna go ahead and say honey glazed ham,
Mm.
because I personally like ham a bit more than the turkey, and I think it's hard to go wrong on a ham because a lot of people just get it already done right. Um, so yeah, ham for me. And then for my fifth pick, I'm back and forth. I know one for me is up there, but for others it won't be. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, and this may be a controversial fifth pick, but I think I get some good minutes out of it. Is cranberry Sprite?
Cranberry
I
Sprite.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
yo. Okay.
Nah, bro. If I think of Christmas time, I think of beverages. I don't drink soda like at all throughout the year, but around Christmas time, for some reason, 15 2 liters show up, and you got your Sunkiss, you got your Mr. Pibb, you got it all. You see that cranberry Sprite, bro? That is Christmas.
Mhm.
So for me, cranberry Sprite, cranberry 7 Up, cranberry ginger ale, even. I think that's got to go on the list for me. And you know what? I'll pick them up, and 3 4 years from now, I'll still be getting good minutes out of them.
Okay, you know what? Whatever floats your boat, bro. Cranberry, I don't know if that's like I don't necessarily think of Christmas with cranberry Sprite, but hey man, that's your pick. So if it's your pick, it's your pick.
I
For
feel like
me,
I don't think of turkey for Christmas.
but a lot of people, be having turkey on Christmas dinner. Christmas
A lot of
Eve,
people be
Christmas.
having cranberry Sprite. So
I'd love to run the numbers. See if turkey or cranberry Sprite is more popular at Christmas. That'd be interesting.
Over or under 20 turkeys that you've seen on Christmas, huh?
Way over
Way over?
that I've seen,
Yeah.
like on the table in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, Mama used to do ham and turkey every year, so that's like 10 years of that or so. Yeah, I mean, like turkey. There's like turkey casserole, and it just goes on and on, bro. I've definitely seen a lot of turkey. Now, I will say, I do think ham is probably more popular for Christmas dinner, but I know a lot of families do both. Personally, I'm not a ham guy. Miss me with that. I'm Peter when it comes to the pigs, bro. I love pigs, very intelligent animals, but screw the turkeys. So for my fifth pick, I'm gonna go with. I don't know how this hasn't been chosen, bro. There's nothing I want better. What's a better side dish than some warm mashed potatoes? Give me them mashed potatoes, bro. You talk about this cranberry Sprite, but you're gonna leave mashed potatoes off of your list?
No.
Man, what do you
No.
mean no?
Mashed potatoes is a year-round thing, dog.
So is cranberry Sprite. I don't know if you noticed, but they sell it all
Nah,
year. Okay,
nah,
what was
no.
your first pick?
Banana pudding.
You can't have that outside of Christmas?
I mean, you can have any of these outside of Christmas,
Biscuits?
but I'm not over here slaving over some banana pudding when it's not Christmas time. I just show up, I eat it when somebody makes it, and that's on Christmas. So that's what I'm going with. I mean, mashed potatoes, bro. I got that at a side dish from Bob Evans. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You can't get good banana pudding from Bob Evans.
you're right. You're
So
right. So I guess that means like when you ate those biscuits at Bob Evans, it was also Christmas time.
I can see. You know what? You're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
My fault.
Well, luckily for both
I'm
of
just mad
us,
I didn't think of it.
we don't have to decide, bro. It's up to the people out there. Please comment under the video or I was gonna say tweet us. We don't have Twitter. Hit us up on Instagram, whatever. Let us know. Is there any other snack or dessert or whatever that you feel like deserves at least a mention before we move on here?
I think deviled eggs deserve a mention. I like them.
Oh, that's a
Some
nice
people
pick.
don't, but Vonda kills it.
Yeah.
Our aunt, they're delicious. I'm sure everybody's got an auntie somewhere that kills those deviled eggs, bro.
Deviled eggs, bro.
That's how it goes.
She's dangerous with it.
I think really most desserts deserve a mention around Christmas.
Like pie, I think is a big
Yeah,
one.
like pecan
Apple
pie. I was
Yeah.
gonna say pecan pie. I think more than anything, maybe like some good green beans deserve a mention. But I don't. I
And
think we
there's
covered our bases.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if we're doing the general food thing, I think casserole has to be mentioned.
Love
There's always,
casserole.
yeah, and like that's something that seems to be pretty easy for white people to make. So there's always at least one casserole at the family function. So I mean, but me personally, like, I'm taking mashed potatoes over a casserole respectfully. I know you put in a lot of effort into that, Edith, but like, there's no seasoning, so I can't really get behind it at the end of the day.
I
But if
think
that's
mac
your
and
thing, that's your
cheese may
thing.
have won the draft for you. I'm just saying it's a great late pick.
I think,
Um,
like mac and cheese and Christmas cookies, bro. Hot chocolate.
bro, I don't know. Christmas cookies. You went so vague, and you really tried to fix the system
What
to
would
go
you have
your
rather
way.
me said? Like one
A
specific cookie?
specific type of
So
cookie.
then another cookie could have been drafted later?
Yes, but I would have drafted it because I had
Okay.
frosted Christmas cookies and I had
Yeah, that
M&M.
would have been my first pick would have been the soft frost. Because that's
So I had
like,
M&M cookies
the green
later
one, green
later down the
icing.
line. Yeah.
M&M cookies are definitely out there. And then also I love like those like Pillsbury ones that you just pop in the oven. They
Yeah.
have like the Christmas trees or
Yeah, they're like
snowman,
stamped on
the
there.
penguins. Yeah. Those are a classic. Yeah, but I mean like, and then like mom loves preacher cookies, so like I feel like
Preacher
with the
cookies.
cookies, it's a fair one to just be like, hey, I'll take the Christmas
I
cookies because they're
I
specific
think it was too
Christmas
broad to
cookies.
say food and dessert. I think
We
the
should have
draft
done
should have been
split it up.
just dessert.
Well, it
And
was gonna be just food, but then I was like, hmm, a lot of these are just foods at the end of the day,
yeah,
which is
that's
a
why I was
problem.
thinking like desserts.
Yeah,
But you know what? We did it. It's up
we.
to them to
It's
decide
up to
now.
y'all, bro. It's up to y'all.
So
Okay,
fair is fair.
so before we get to our final question, I just wanted to ask you real quick. Do you have like a favorite Christmas memory? It can be good, bad, whatever. But I imagine your favorite's probably good.
Yeah, no, my favorite's good. I'll throw in a bonus one. Whenever I was chasing our cousin around the house, they had just moved into this brand new, nice, like $700,000 house or whatever. I ran right into their sliding glass door, broke the sliding glass door Christmas morning, 2 weeks after I had a concussion. Nobody was worried about me. Everybody was worried about that sliding glass door. Maybe Caleb and Mama,
Yes.
our grandma. Nobody else cared. Dad was yelling, Pop was yelling, Troy was yelling. But to me, that's a memory that just sticks in my head.
Maggie was
But
laughing her head off at you.
yeah, and it was her fault. I would like to put on record that it was her fault. But my
We
favorite Christmas memory actually hits real close to home, bro. It just sticks with me year after year. It's one of the few gifts I still have because I usually get clothes or shoes or money. I use them, I give them to people, or I lose them. But this one year, Pop gave me a bag of memories for Christmas.
mhm.
And I cried like a baby pretty much all Christmas morning. It had stuff from when I was younger, when I used to stay with them. It had like my Native American artifacts from one of his close friends that lived on the reservation, and it had like pictures of us. It had his old watch that I used to
Mm.
love. It was just the most touching present that I've ever gotten, and as of right now, it is by far undefeated, and that memory is just perfect for me. So that's my favorite Christmas memory, dude.
Man, that's very sweet. Yeah, I have a car from similar thing. I got a bag of memories, and I believe that was our last Christmas with Pop, like IRL.
Our
He's still
last
with
Christmas
us, but like
with Mama.
it was our last Christmas with Mama, rest in peace. And I think overall memories, I would like to say like that Christmas is very
Yeah.
memorable because the lead up to that, peel back the curtain a little bit, was I was in the hospital for 6 days and the doctor was like, hey, you're gonna have to stay here till, through the holidays, through New Year's. And I was like, yo, I don't want to, right? But he ultimately they ended up letting me go as long as I just promised to come back right after. So we drove from Canada to Virginia Beach to scoop up you and Harles, and then on to Florida to have Christmas with the family, like you said, last Christmas with Mama, our last Christmas
Oh,
together in person. So now this is our last question for our bonus Christmas episode, and that is, what is a random present that you want but have never asked for? And random, I mean like it can be anything.
I'm gonna have to ask you to go first because I've been racking my brain, dude.
This is a very simple thing, bro. But I just want some indoor moccasins.
Indoor moccasin.
I'll be walking around in my fuzzy Crocs, but I also walk around in them outside. And I know you're not really supposed to do that, but I don't care. I live, like my place is my place. But in the near future, it'll be like I'll be sharing. I'll have roommates and stuff. So like I know I'm gonna have to differentiate between what I wear inside and outside. I think some nice indoor moccasins are really gonna like just put me ahead in life.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's a very random gift. For me, I think mine is I knew it was like always too expensive to ask for, but it's something that I've always wanted, and that is like tickets to the Olympics.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I love the Olympics. I'll be watching curling at like 4 a.m. in the morning. I think the Winter Olympics are absolutely goaded, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, it'd be tickets to the specifically the Winter Olympics.
The Winter Olympics were great last year, I'll tell you what. Yeah, man. Well, I feel like that's a good place to end off then. We just want to give y'all a little bonus Christmas episode right before the holidays roll around. And we also wanted to say Happy New Year in case you aren't hearing from us. You probably will not before January kicks in, but we wanted to say, we hope that you have a great time with family this holiday season, this Christmas, and yeah, we are very grateful for you guys. You're our Christmas present.
Yeah, thank you guys. Merry Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever you do celebrate or don't, um, just enjoy time with your family, your friends. Relax. If you don't have family or friends, enjoy time with yourself. Just take this time to relax,
Listen
get
to
away
our
from
podcast.
get away
Let
from
us,
work for a second or whatever it is. But
yeah. Hopefully,
happy
we can
holidays.
provide those 20 to 30 to 40 minutes of just like don't have to think about other things if your life is stressful. It's been a stressful year for a lot of people, so we're just trying to do our best to make it a little less stressful, especially around Christmas.
Yeah, it's been a stressful year for me. Um, for a lot of people I know, it's been a good year for a lot of people I know too. And next year's just gonna keep getting better. So thank
Hmm.
you guys. We appreciate it. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We will see you next time.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.